Thank you. Mr. Shroder, you know, in your experience, how many technologies need an additional phase 2 process, and you know, how many go straight to commercialization are there?
For our phase 2s, what we have found is the ones that do get a second phase 2, those are the ones that are really ripe for the phase 3 commercialization. We've had 6 phase 3 awards within the last couple of years, and most of those, I think, related to ones that had received multiple phase 2 awards. So that extra investment from a venture capital perspective has been critical, because it also gives you the time to communicate the value of the technology to the rest of the world. We're not going to rely necessarily on the POM to fund the phase 3 commercialization. We think it's our job to go get those customers and line them up. But once we have shown the technology is worthwhile and it's matured enough that they can trust it, we think they'll invest the dollars that are already there to use it. Now we just need the ability for them to use it through the contracting officers.
Maybe open this to other members of the panel if you have similar or have comments around that question.
My comment would be just so you know how it works in the real world on phase 3s. They are often, in our experience, used just as contract vehicles, and they often have little or no relationship to the phase 2 because it's so hard to get a new contract established in the general contracting process that government authorities who want to get something done, one of their questions is, hey, do you have a phase 2 open that we could put this onto as a phase 3? And in our experience, that's been the primary way phase 3s get used.
Which actually goes back to the ranking member's question previously about the contracting process.
Goes back to Representative Murphy's point exactly, that I wouldn't say that's an abuse of the system, it's just how the system gets used because the mainline contracting process is so cumbersome that people on both sides of the table are looking for ways that are fully within the law, but to get things done.
Which is an interesting point, and kind of my background prior to running for public office was trying to look for ways to make things more efficient and effective. Exactly. So that's one of the reasons why I ran for office, was to look to do some of those things. So
thank you on behalf of all of us.
Well, thank you. I'd like to call on Ranking Member Lipinski now.